Hi, this is Kyle Hebert, the voice of Kiba from Naruto, Aizen on Bleach, Kamina on Gurren Lagann, Teen Gohan from Dragon Ball Z, and you are watching Chronicles of the Nerds.
First of all, knowing that you do your own private voice consultations here, what are the kind of services you like to offer when it comes to helping out fans and people that want to get into the voice acting industry?
Well, this is kind of an evolution of something I've been doing on the con circuit. It's a panel I call Anime Auditions, The Process. So fans can kind of get an idea of what it's really like to try out for an anime show. And what's a really big eye-opener for a lot of people is that, we're not matching any lip sync in an audition situation. They just want to see if you can act and bring a character alive with, just your voice, obviously. So I kind of want to take that to the next level, since there's a lot of people around the country who are interested in voice acting, and they say, oh, my friends say I've got good voices and my family says this. And I thought, I've been in the industry doing anime and video games for 9 years, and I thought maybe I could offer a professional perspective, give a professional critique and feedback to people who are starting in the industry and are very interested in it and want to see kind of what it's all about and what it's like, what sort of expectations to have, what sort of preparations you should go for. But basically, my consultation is just an hour of time over Skype, so it's open to anyone around the world, really. And for December, I'm charging $75 for the hour, but you buy one, get one free. So you get a free bonus hour. It's not back-to-back. We'll schedule it, a week or a few days or whatever, depending on your schedule. But basically, I just listen to any pre-recorded samples you have, and we kind of focus on identifying your strengths, your weaknesses, what you need to work on. And it may be kind of an eye-opener. Some people may discover that this is not really the path for them, because it is a long, hard road, and I don't offer any sort of backdoor way into the industry or anything. I'm just purposely trying to give some new folks some perspective and some direction and some honest critique of their abilities. So if they have a demo, or if they just want to jump right in and have me throw some commercial audition scripts at them or some anime audition scripts at them, just to kind of see what they do, what acting choices, character choices, and just give them some feedback on what to do, what sort of tricks of the trade could kind of help, and if there is something they need to work on, I can assist in throwing some resources their way. So everyone who's taken a session with me have been extremely satisfied. I've got a lot of repeat customers, or clients rather. I don't really like to think of customers, because we're all trying to get into this business and make our way and enjoy the craft of acting.
So how would someone get a hold of you if they wanted to try to take part in that?
Very, very simple. My name is spelled Hebert. It's pronounced Hebert, so Kyle Hebert. And you can drop me an email at kyle@kylehebert.com. And in the meantime, you can actually go to the website, and there's a little slider there underneath the logo, and you'll see something saying Voice Acting Consultations. You click on that, you'll see a whole page dedicated to about what it is, what it's not, what sort of expectations you can have, and all the details, the nitty-gritty. Basically, you pay via PayPal, and we coordinate via email about what time and what date to do our session. If work comes up on my end, or if something comes up on your end, we'll just keep adjusting the schedule until it fits.
For most people that do acting and voice acting, one thing that we've kind of found is it's something that usually people kind of accidentally get into. I'm curious what your story is on how you really got involved in voice acting.
Yeah, I'm unlike most actors who kind of fell into it accidentally. I sought it out from early childhood, honestly. This is something I've wanted to do since I was a kid watching Looney Tunes. And my dad, when I was 8 or 9, tells me that, one guy, Mel Blanc, voiced all of those characters. Bugs Bunny's like my all-time favorite character. And to hear him, he wasn't just doing voices. He truly imbibed these characters with life. He gave Porky a speech affectation. He gave, Yosemite Sam this, that, and the other, or a lisp to Daffy Duck, and little quirky character bits that, kind of, he has a Rolodex of characters that he could just pull off on the fly and all that. It's like, man, I want to be able to do that. And I want to voice cartoons. So I grew up wanting to do that. I grew up wanting to get into radio because I'm horribly shy. I actually came at the voice acting not from the theater and not with any acting per se. I actually came from radio. I worked at Radio Disney for 9 years, working as a DJ, a writer, a producer, and character voice talent. So I was kind of doing radio dramas and writing short features and voicing characters. And come August of 2000, Funimation had auditions, and I tried out, and I said, you know what, I don't have any stage experience, but does this count? And they said, oh, yeah, absolutely, that's great. So I tried out for Teen Gohan and some other bit part characters, and the rest is history.
Well, it's good. No, and that's definitely kind of... an impressive thing, and like you said, location is definitely important. A lot of people I know, like in Oregon where we live, there's so many people that are like, I want to be in a band or I want to be an actor. Yet they stick around and still try to do it here when it's really like not really the area to kind of do it. So, yeah, well, definitely that's an excellent story. Why don't you tell us a little bit about some of the projects that you're currently working on?
Well, the downside to being in voiceover is a lot of times the clients will make you sign non-disclosure agreements. So I can't really say, but in a general sense, I am still working on a lot of games. I work on Naruto and Bleach, my recurring roles on those shows. As far as what's out there now, you can hear me as the voice of Ryuk, the playable Navi character in James Cameron's Avatar game for the Wii. And I have some bit part characters on the PS3/Xbox version too, but I'm the playable alien character on the Wii version of Avatar, and I'm really, really excited for the movie. So let's see what else. I'll be heard as Ryu in Super Street Fighter 4 in the springtime. And some other games coming down the pipeline. Unfortunately, I can't name names right now, but I'm fighting the good fight that all voice actors do. We tend to audition far more than we actually work.
Well, why don't you tell us a little bit about your podcast?
I started the Big Ball Broadcast back in summer of 2005, and that's when podcasting started, the buzzword started getting out there, about 2004, 2005. And I just love the idea that the power of radio was given back to the people, and that anyone could make a show about whatever they wanted for free or next to nothing with, as long as you had an internet connection and a plug-in mic or even a headset mic, you could do a talk show and have it available to the web and have an audience. And then now with streaming, we can do live stuff. We stream live on Thursday nights on Stickam, and we'll have a chat room, and a lot of dedicated listeners will be in there. And of course, we've got all the episodes on demand on thebigballbroadcast.com. And much like your show, we talk about geeky stuff. We love talking about, geeky movies and comics and toys and gadgets. The internet and social media, all this wacky stuff. I don't know why suddenly I turned into Strong Bad, but
I was just thinking that.
Oh my gosh, I can touch my toes. 1, 2, 3.
So wow.
We've been having a great time talking to you. This has been a lot of fun.
Cool.
All right, well, have an excellent evening.
All right, thank you guys.
Bye.
Thank you.
Peace.